What's up, guys? Welcome back to Shay's World. I'm your girl Shay, and I'm here with my lovely co-host.
Your boy Malik,
As
ready
always,
to stab my last back. Sorry.
it is the finale. This is Traitors Season 3. We are finally going to find out who won this season. And let's be clear, this energy right now is fake. Okay. Excited for a couple of the people that won, pissed because this was a lackluster finale. Yeah, those are my gripes. I got it out. How you
Those
feeling?
are her gripes.
How you feeling?
So I know, I won't get too deep into it.
Hmm.
I will say, I'm happy for the people that won. And I think we should just get into it, and then I'll
Okay,
just tell you how I
let's just get
feel
into
as we
it.
go. As we
All
go.
right, I think this is probably about to be the most part we about to talk about right now is how we feel in this moment after this scene and this. Um, Anywho, so we're back with the cliffhanger. We're trying to, Alan redoes the votes. We replay Gabby keeping her vote, Dylan keeping his vote, Dolores voting for Ivar. And then we get to Brittany, and she says, Danny, I voted for you only because I didn't think my vote could save you. And Danielle is like, wow.
She said,
She said, you did it to me again.
again, again.
Again.
You
And Brittany is just hysterical and she's just losing it. And it's just, I'm like, girl, I don't know how
She
you gonna come back from
said,
this.
"You did it to me again." She said, "Oh, no, I don't no."
Like, girl, we could have went to
But
the
yes,
stalemate.
but the thing is, yes, she did. Like, girl, it's okay. It's the name of the game. You had to. You did it. It's fine.
I
Own
mean,
it.
yeah, but it's like, dang, I just bought you in the circle.
Just for
Not
you to
even
take me out.
we do one murder together and you taking me out? Like, come on. So she goes to the circle of truth. Of course, she looks at Dolores. No, first we get as she's walking up there, we get the camera pan into Brittany looking at Dolores saying, like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm thinking you voting for Danielle and you vote for Ivor. I'm like, ooh, hold on. So she goes, Dylan, I meant what I said at the table. Ivor, thank you so much. Gabby, Dolores, thank you so much. Brittany, wow. I said I was coming to play this for my family, and that meant by any means necessary. And of course, I'm definitely a traitor. And this Brittany breaks down at the table and yada, yada, yada. Do you think Brittany made the right decision to turn on Danielle?
Sorry. Sorry, my bad. I forgot we're literally recording. I think that it's either now or at the finale. But I don't think now is the best time. So no, I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
You
No,
don't think she was wrong?
no, I don't think she should have done it.
Okay. Um.
I don't think she. I don't think she. I'm not gonna say she was wrong,
Okay.
but it wasn't the best move for her.
Okay. So let's talk through this. If she'd have voted for Ivor, it still would have been a tie. It was left up to chance. So let's just say chance happens that Ivor left. Right. We go to the
What is
final.
chance?
We don't know what left up to chance means. I don't know if he's gonna put two people's name in a thing and pull something out. He didn't deliberate. He said, if you don't, if we don't get somebody,
Make a
then
decision.
yeah. So
There's rock paper scissors in his bed.
rock paper scissors in his damn two hundred
That would
fifty
go
thousand
crazy.
dollar for competition show is insane. Um, so let's just say Ira goes. We go through the finale. We go through the mission. Blah 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 blah. We get to the final circle of truth. If you are Brittany and Danielle, with Brittany and Danielle there, somebody is throwing a red stone. So then you have to banish again. No, after the mission, there's another round table. How do you and Danielle survive this one?
Well, at this point, it's every man for themselves.
But they
I'm not
are
gonna attack. I'm not gonna attack my other traitor, but I'm not going to defend my other traitor. So, as I am prepared to defend myself, my other traitor needs to be prepared to defend themselves. Because if I sit here and defend you, then I'm putting a target on my back too. And so what I'm gonna do is keep quiet. You better be prepared. I hope you're ready because I done sat here and fought for you this whole season. You got to fight for yourself now.
Mhm.
So I'm not gonna come for you, but it's definitely every man for themselves till we get to the end, and then we throw. We don't have to the traitors don't have to throw in the red fire. They can throw in the green fire and then be like, "I am a traitor. I took the money." Right?
So the way, yeah. They don't have to. They can throw in green because they want, of course, they want it, would want to
They
end
want the
the game.
money.
But if somebody throws red, they would have to banish. I don't
They will have
think
to keep
in the
going.
circle of fire with Danielle there. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Here's the thing. I don't know because what I would predict that if Danielle made it through this banishment, Ivor goes. They of course would go for Gabby at the next one. They probably could double team and convince Dylan, and then they can convince Dolores that it's Gabby. Gabby would have win at the banishment, and then yeah, all she needed to have got, if she could have got through this one, the Traitors would have won, could have won the game. Like, let's just be clear. We're gonna go ahead and throw it out there. If she could have got through this one, there's a way where the Traitors could have won the game because all they would have needed to do was at the next banishment get rid of Gabby, and they would have been able to, she got Dolores and she has Dylan. Ivor is gone to get out of Dylan's ear. So yeah, all she needed to do was make it through that one, and the Traitors could have won the game. So it was definitely a 200 and something $1,000 vote
Flub. Oh.
flub. It really was. Now, all right, so she's out. And she's a traitor. So they revealed that Alan reveals that Brittany won the seer. And she's gonna take somebody to a private dinner where you get to ask them, are you a faithful or a traitor?
My camera quality looks so good right now. I'm sorry. I can't get over it.
The last time you said at this angle, this is the same thing that you did. We had a whole 5 minute you were posing session talking about your skin. So I can only imagine if
I
you were
didn't
not
say
feeling
my
out of bed.
skin.
Not this
I
time.
I said my camera quality, okay? Because when it's dark, it gets all pixelated, but it's light right now and it looks really good. And it does inadvertently make me look amazing. Although I will say my skin has some pimples on it right now. It's a little a little stressful, but it's okay. We'll get rid of them soon and very soon. Anyways, I'm sorry. That was not the purpose. I was just my camera quality looks great. I'm finally on par with
How do
Shay
you feel about
today.
Brittany winning the seer?
I will say, okay, y'all. If y'all haven't caught on at this point, I want the Traitors to win. I like the Traitors because it makes for great TV. Okay, um, Brittany winning. Oh, sorry, I lost my train of thought for a second. Brittany winning the Traitors is great for the Traitors, but it's boring because we already know who everybody is.
Hmm.
The traders already know who everybody is, so nothing's happening.
Right. I wanted to
Um,
see a faithful win the seer, and then I wanted to see if they were gonna pick the correct person to question, because Dylan was saying in his confessional he wanted to choose a faithful to know if they were a faithful, and that would tell him what he wanted to know. So I'm willing to bet he was going to pull Gabby in there, make sure, because he's had suspicions on Gabby, confirm that Gabby was faithful, and then he would know that it would be Brittany and Danielle, or it would be Brittany.
so I feel like a way to make this better would be that maybe not in the beginning of the season, maybe like near this time, what Alan should do is put at the round table, everybody does what they do at the beginning of the show, put your head down or blindfold yourself or whatever they have to do so
Mm,
that they have to close up. And then Alan walks around the circle and he taps one person on the shoulder, and that's the seer. He has to choose a faithful. He can't choose a traitor because the traitors already know. He has to choose a faithful, and he taps the faithful shoulder. Nobody knows who it is except for
mhm.
the person whose shoulder was tapped. And then at any point between, I guess, now and the finale, y'all go off. You make that choice and decide who to take off. That person knows, you know. It's like that. I feel like that would be a better way to make that work, so that the trader, all of this, so that the trader didn't get the power of the seer, because it's boring. Like the scene was super boring,
Super boring, and the
super
results
boring.
of the scene were boring. Like,
Yeah, yeah. So, Brittany opens the envelope and sees that Gabby is a faithful, and she's like, "Ah, I'm so glad. I'm so excited. I'm so excited." And Gabby's like, "Yeah, same." And so then the next morning, and I don't even think they talk strategy or nothing. I think that they're just like, "Yeah, we're both right."
Yeah, I don't think they talked strategy, but while they were away, Dylan did talk to Ivor and Dolores. I don't know if Dolores was in there, but he did talk to them and was like, if Brittany comes back and says that Gabby is a traitor, Brittany is the traitor. If she comes back and lies on Gabby, then we know that she's a traitor. So he does kind of try to set a trap. They're basing their final banishment pretty much on how Brittany comes back with the information.
But how do they know that it's a lie? You don't know, so I
They don't, because
If Brittany,
that does come up. He does eventually, as they after they go through the mission, he kind of was like, well, what if they decided to flip the shit on us, and both of them are traitors, and they decided to lie to cover it up. He does have those suspicions as well. um so yeah, it was no murder that night, y'all. Nobody got murdered. These are our final five that's going into the last thing. The mission, it was $25,000 up for grabs. They got a chance to double it. It was a lackluster ass fucking mission. Like, literally, they had to solve a riddle, use a map, go into the woods, find some gold that was literally in one spot,
yo,
drive
I
some
don't even
cars.
remember
Drive some
this.
cars. When they came back with the gold bags, we see a helicopter. Woohoo. All right, you guys are going to hang from a helicopter and try to throw these bags into the ring of fire. You had more than one chance to do it, because there were some people who dropped some out. I think Gesher had two chances. Some counted, some didn't. It was whack. Wickety whack whack. They banked $37,500. So the total
I
prize
might have like
prize.
fell asleep during this or something because I really don't remember at all. I do not remember this challenge.
It sucked. The total prize pot out of $250,000 that they could have won this season, they did 204,300. That is whack. They left too much money on the board.
Minus 204,300. Ah, shoot. 300. They left $45,700 on the table.
Yes.
45K on the table. Which, I mean, it doesn't look like it. I mean, for what it's worth, in all honesty, they went home with more than they left on the table. So it's not necessarily a bad deal.
Yeah, but they could have had,
More money.
you know,
They could have had more money.
um, I could have at least had another 12.5 apiece somewhere in there. Plus appearance fees. Let's not forget that. Plus their appearance fees. Everybody got appearance fees. So win is a win. What do we say? We count all wins over
Hey,
here. So even if you were eliminated first, Dorinda, um, you know, you still got your
you got
appearance.
some kind of check.
You got to check.
Hello.
Anywho, Brittany is going hard. Now she is jumped off of the Gabby train because Gabby has told her she's a faithful. So what does she do? She decides to pin Dylan.
Boom.
And I'm just like, good luck. Go off, sis. Good luck. Like
Go off, sis.
Dylan has
Go
not
off, queen.
he has not been up for his name has not really been out there. So you're like coming completely out of left field. Like, I don't know.
She ain't got much to do though. I mean, who else would she go for? Ivor? Dolores? She can't do
I would
Dolores.
have piled on Ivor. If we were gonna do this, I would have piled on Ivor because it would have been easy to really get Dolores on her track. She possibly could have swayed Gabby.
Mm.
Possibly. I think that would have been the better move for her. Then maybe they could at least went into a tie or something. But anywho, at the round table, Brittany, of course, goes after Dylan, and I mean, Dylan just lays her whole game out. Like, just like, yeah, not going for it. It's you. Like, it's you.
Mm.
It's a unanimous vote.
It's you.
Now she did come at him. He did have to defend himself and stuff. So he did have to defend himself kind of hard.
What he could. She was shutting him down every chance he got.
Yeah, he was trying, but ultimately, I think they knew what was up. And Brittany is banished. She is not to reveal whether she's a faithful or a traitor. She is to leave the castle immediately. She exits stage left, literally, and And now they have a decision to make. They're going to meet Alan at the circle, the fire pit, fire of truth, fire pit ceremony. And if they believe, it comes down to, who do you trust? Who do you trust the most? Do you believe that everybody here is a faithful or a traitor? If you believe that they're still traitors, you have to choose a red flame and vanish again. So I don't think they didn't do speeches at the end, did they? Did they all go around giving speeches? Actually, yes, they do. They went around giving speeches. They all went around giving speeches. I don't remember them.
It was ultimately the same thing. We've been through so much. I just don't feel as though anybody here is a traitor. I feel like I trust everyone here. Yeah, okay.
Same old, same old.
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody,
Which I'm not okay.
Say it.
As a faithful,
in like throw everybody in and say that everybody chose not to end the game. And
okay.
talk about who revealed what. What were you about to say?
As a faithful who is thinking, I want money, is it wrong to make the fire red?
But who would you
and then put the blame on somebody? So I would either put the blame on. I could really, in all honesty, choose my pick because everybody's had their name in the lot at least once.
But you can't go for Gabby because not only was
she's a faithful.
Yeah, she was had to choose it.
Okay, so Gabby's off the table. Dolores, maybe because both of the guys are definitely sus of her. I could try Ivor, but I think Dylan would defend Ivor.
Mm-hmm.
and I could try Dylan, but that's just too big because Brittany just is fresh off of hounding off of him. So I could try to keep that going, but I don't know. I don't even know the evidence that she had against him was really
It wasn't that strong.
that great.
Mhm.
So I would probably try Dolores. And then after I got Dolores out of there, I would want to get somebody else out of there, but I would be just getting too greedy.
Yeah, see,
So
Dolores came up to before they went outside. She walked up to Dylan and was like, or before they went to the round table, she told Dylan, she was like, "I'll kill you if we get to the end and you try to, what I'm saying, you banish me." She was like, just let me know if you gonna cut me. Don't let me go out here and get a shocker. Dylan's mindset was, I just had heat on me. I don't know if any of these people are sussing me, so I just want to end the game.
hmm,
Like I just want to end the game, and if somebody here is a traitor, then I'm just gonna have to take that chance. But I don't want to do a banishment because if we do a banishment, I'm
I'm
probably
not gonna make it.
now if they did a banishment, if somebody did choose to do a banishment, he probably would have been the person to go. He probably would have been the person to go. Like let's just say Dolores decided to throw one in there, he probably would have been the one to go. I'm sad to say
Hmm.
that. So I'm happy that they, as boring as it was, that they ended the game. I do have to take into account that these are all people who are all non gamers, all reality stars, people in their
Yeah,
own right, but no gamers.
no
I can
gamers.
understand how they are just so beat down that, in which I've seen the reunion. We're just not going to talk about it. So, yes, I do know that this is exactly what Gabby said, which is why I'm saying I can understand how they felt, which was they were just so beat down by the Traitors that they just wanted to end the game and, I guess either take the risk or not. Um, but I don't think they had it in them to banish anybody else. Like they just wanted it to be over with. Like this is it. This is the end. This is the 30-day. We've been here for 30 days. I'm ready to go. So yeah, like I said, they end the game. Everybody reveals that they're faithfuls. Everybody is super excited. And that was our season 3. Like this was a season that was the best casted season that they have done. The most top heavy of the heaviest hitters, some of the heaviest hitters in reality TV show world competition, and none of them made it to the end. Yes, that is what each one took away, $51,075 before taxes. So they probably all walked away with about $50,000.
Oh, most of it before taxes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I agree. This was a very wonderfully casted season. This was actually all in all, even though the finale, even though we boo booing all over this finale, because and I think it was because it was so straightforward. The faithfuls
it was
like
just
got the
it was kind
traitors
of like
out,
one note almost. It was like the writing was kind of
but
much.
it was like yeah, it was the way you would have wanted it to go as like somebody who's voting for the faithfuls.
Mhm.
So, but I think that this was a really great
But
season. The
wait,
drama was
before we say that, last season all faithfuls made it to the banishment minus Kate, and they still banished MJ.
exactly they banished somebody, so there was still kind of like a
And it made for great TV and
ooh
a great reunion.
exactly. But here it was like we know we're the faithfuls. We think that this is the traitor. First of all, we start the episode with a traitor voting off another traitor,
Mhm.
and then the faithfuls are like, we think you're a traitor too, and we got her out. And now we're at the end, and we could, but we're just so faithful that we're just gonna take the money and
Well,
run. Like,
that's a nice way
girl,
to put it. I mean, I guess when you do have all these rich people who really don't need the money, maybe except Dylan, the other people don't really need the money, plus their appearance fees, which we don't know how much everybody's appearance fees was. I can get that. But what I'm saying as far as entertainment, making it a splash season finale, the way
no,
last season
yeah,
was, it
I
just
agree.
like luster finale episode. However, overall, season 3 it's by far the best season we've seen thus far. And we have been greenlit for it. They've been greenlit for a season 4. Um, so
And I will be on it.
oh,
I'm just
okay.
kidding.
All right. I'll be rooting for
I
you.
have to get on Big Brother
Hopefully you're a
first.
traitor.
Hopefully I'm a traitor. Yeah, 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 yeah.
So yeah, overall, I think I really just gave my thoughts about the season. It was by far the best season, hands down. I give the overall entire season an A plus. I do have to give well, actually, I have to give it an A, not an A plus. I give it an A because the last 2 episodes of the season did kind of fall a little flat for me and my viewing pleasure. It wasn't enough up and down. Everything was kind of writing on the wall. Like I could see, like I could kind of see what was gonna go. Only thing that was left to chance was that final fire pit ceremony. Like I just didn't know if Dylan or Dolores were not going to. Well, no, Dylan told us before we got to the circle of fire that he was going to end the game. So I didn't know if Dolores was going to end it because she held a very good poker
Yeah.
face. So I was like, ooh, who's going to lose? Who might miss out? Knowing all of them were faithfuls, which it would have been really good TV, and I'd have been really, I might have been salty if it was Dylan, but at least shit, hell yeah, it's a good finale,
She was scared. No, she was like scared that
hmm
Dylan was a traitor. She was like, she was listening to his speech. She said, together,
That
team.
face, that face relaxed when he said I'm faithful.
Yes.
So yeah, what are your last thoughts on season 3? What you giving the overall season?
Um, I think I give season 3 an A plus. Actually, I think that the casting was phenomenal. The drama was phenomenal. The twists were phenomenal. The story was phenomenon. Even though there were points, like you said, near the end where we could tell where it was going,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not mad that the faithfuls won and that they beat the traitors. Um, because it still does in its own way make for a good story. And excuse me, I think that even the people who ended their own individual storylines, especially Dylan's in particular, really ended on a high note.
Mm-hmm. First reality,
So
first reality show, first reality competition game show. He's on the show with his idols that he's looked up to over, on TV. I think it would have really
he's
sucked.
been betrayed by one of his idols.
It would have been really, really sucky had Brittany made it through and took the money. It would have been sucky.
In all honesty, this is
But what I
Dylan's season.
but what I would have liked to happen is Brittany have made it through the last banishment and somebody else had been banished, and then they got to the circle of fire, and then Brittany got banished, and then maybe just 3 faithfuls took the money home. Dylan was still one of them. Gabby was still one of them. Dolores and Ivor are my expendables. Either way, I wouldn't have been mad, and then I would have been excited. How about that storyline for a storyline?
That's a good story.
Dylan still wins.
As long as
He
Dylan
still
still
gets out the
wins.
traitor, but he gets an extra probably 12.5. You know what I'm saying? A
You
little extra
know,
yon.
yeah, I think that this is actually when I finish watching the season, this is definitely Dylan's arc.
Absolutely.
Dylan gives main character for sure,
For
and
sure.
I'm not mad at it.
Dylan on some more competition reality shows. I don't think
I can't wait.
I don't
I
think he's
cannot wait.
me either. I
I
cannot
also want to see him. See his. I want to know what films and television shows because he's an actor too.
His
So
brother is an actor.
and I think he's an actor too. Let me see some Dylan Efron.
Tubi.
Dylan movies and TV shows. Oh no, he's a reality star. Never mind. I thought he was an actor.
He did a reality show with his brother.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. So, anyways, Tubi is insane, but we're not gonna do Tubi because Tubi still has content.
Hey,
So
listen,
yeah,
I am still looking to write, produce, film, record, edit a movie and put it on Tubi. There's nothing wrong with Tubi.
I want to put it on every platform.
I mean, we can, but we for sure know
Hello,
we know it when it's all said and
starting.
done. We know we can get on Tubi. We can probably get on Amazon Prime if we pay for it.
Right.
So we're reaching big. A win is a win. A win is a win.
Hello, hello. And
Anywho,
51K is 51K.
you know. plus appearance fee. Can't forget the appearance fee.
Okay.
Which
And a
is
stipend if there's one.
appearance fee. Anyway, that has been our recap of the Traitors season 3 season finale. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching our recaps for this season. It has been a good season. We may have been late some episodes, but we did not skip a single episode this season. That is a win for us over here in Shay's world.
Yes, it is.
Notorious for being like, well, let's just skip and move on. This is last week. Nobody's thinking about it. Let's go. But we decided to do something different and stick with it and be committed this season. That reminds me, I promise to still give you guys all of ABC's Extreme Home Makeover Home Edition. I promise to give you guys the episodes that we missed in the middle and the 2-part finale. And I will be sharing some things in those recaps because now the emotions have taken a completely different turn. So yeah. Um this has been a good one. I appreciate all of you guys who have watched any of our recaps, but especially any of the Traitors. If you have missed any of the episodes, go back. It's on a playlist on the channel. Click it, hit that play all button, honestly, and hit the like button on each and every last one of them, including this one. So hit the like button. Drop down in the comments. Let us know your thoughts on the Traitors season 3. What are your overall thoughts? What are you giving this season? Hit that subscribe button. Share this video with a friend. Tell a friend. And as always, one time for the last time till we come back next year for Traitors season 4. I'm your girl Shay.
I'm your boy Malik.
Peace out.
We just won 51K.